Well, hello again everyone, and welcome to Sentence of the Day again. Our learning intentions for this week are as follows. We're going to be able to write a well-structured sentence that contains capital letters to begin a sentence and also for proper nouns, end punctuation, such as full stops, exclamation marks or question marks to end our sentence, and our focus aspect is going to be verbs. In my next slide I'll talk to you about what verbs are. So, what are verbs? Verbs, quite simply, are doing words. Here are some examples. Running, bite, cry, explode. If it's something that you can do, then it is a verb. Let's have a look at an example of a sentence below. The dog scampered after the ball when the boys were playing catch. In this sentence we have two verbs. Scampered to show that the dog chased the ball, and playing to show the game that the boys were actually playing. So there's an example of verbs used in a sentence. In slide 3, you're going to write your own sentence using verbs. So now we're going to write a sentence. Whenever we write a sentence, the first thing that we do is think it, then we say it out loud to ourselves, we then write it, and after we have written the sentence, we read it to check to make sure that it makes sense and that we have all of the things listed in our learning intention. So let's start. You'll notice that I have a picture at the bottom of the screen showing some climbers climbing a mountain. So you can gather then that the verb I'm going to be using in my sentence is climbing. So here we go, I'm thinking about the sentence, so I'm going to say something like, in freezing temperatures, the men climbed the mountain. Let's have a go at it. In freezing temperatures, the men climbed the mountain. There we go. So, I thought about it, I said it, I wrote it, and now I'm going to read it. Let's just make this sentence go all the way across the page, like that. So, if we have a look at this sentence, we can now check it. So, I'll read it again to myself. In freezing temperatures, the men climbed the mountain. So to me, that sentence makes sense. Let's now have a look at the learning intentions. The first learning intention was to make sure that we had capitals to begin our sentence, and we have that in the word in. The next learning intention was to ensure that we use end punctuation, and you can see that I have a full stop after the word mountain. I also have a comma because there's a little pause there between temperatures and the men. I also have freezing to describe the temperatures, but the verb I'm looking for is climbed. The men climbed the mountain. So there we have it, a sentence with a verb in it. Now I'd like you to have a go at writing your own sentence and making sure you have at least one verb in your sentence. Thanks for watching.